Hi guys, now this is an environment that I know a lot of you are very familiar with, all right? Sitting behind a desk, sitting behind a car steering wheel, and now our day-to-day lives are now spent a lot of time looking at screens, and obviously whether it's a laptop, computer, desktop, or phone, we know that we're now finding ourselves in these sort of rounded forward positions on a daily basis. And so in the studio with you guys at home, it's really important that we are consciously thinking about improving our posture on a day-to-day basis. And we can accelerate the process of improving our posture through implementing a few simple mobility exercises, activation exercises, and some strength exercises. So we thought today we'd share with you some of our favorite exercises that we'd love to see you doing on a more regular basis, just to improve this forward rounded position. And the reason why this is so important is because obviously the shoulders, we expect a lot of work from them, okay? We expect to use them on a day-to-day basis, but we also look to use them in our performance. So any upper body movement, especially in things like swimming, holding these positions on a bike. For a lot of us, we do find ourselves in these kind of overtraining almost, or spending a lot more time than usual working and using these joints. So it's not uncommon for these shoulders to get overworked or overtrained, or things to get pinched. And so for us, we need to make sure that these have good range of motion. So today, I want to keep it simple, give a couple of key exercises that I'd love to see you repeat on a more regular basis. Let's have a look at them. Okay, so the first thing I want to see you doing is just getting some good range of motion going in those shoulders, okay? So first of all, no equipment needed, arms straight, standing nice and tall, pass those arms up and over your head, and let's just get some simple arm circles going. We're gonna go 5 to 10 repetitions behind us, and then we're gonna switch and go 5 to repetitions forwards. All right, so not needing anything, I want you to perform that. If you've got it, grab yourself your large resistance band, a lightweight tensile strength, grab either end of it, create a little bit of resistance in the band, arms straight, shoulders back, head up, not hyperextending the back at any point, pass those hands up and over, touch in front, touch behind for 1 repetition, and I want you just to go through again, 5 to 10 repetitions, and we could bring those hands a little bit closer together to make it a little bit harder, but all I want to see you doing is just having a nice, smooth repetition, okay? If it's a bit noisy in that shoulder, then a lot of the time it just means that it just has a bit of a build up of scar tissue perhaps, and we just need to continue to work it. Broomstick, if you don't have a resistance band at home, take a broomstick, same mindset, same principle, arms straight, and we're just going to same thing. I want us to make those nice, simple, smooth rotations up and overhead. Yeah. Okay, so that's our first exercise. Moving into our second exercise, which is our banded activation work, and we're going to look at, you're going to need a resistance band for this one, and we're going to be looking at the banded face pull, okay? So attaching your resistance band high up on a post, we're going to take a nice wide hand grip, overhand grip. So you can see, I want your hands shoulder width apart, or at least probably wide if possible. From here, 1 foot in front of the other, and then from here we're just looking to pull that band in, on towards our chin, towards our face, and back. So full range, keeping those elbows up high. So it's really important that we keep those nice high elbows, because we want to be getting into those posterior delts. So 10 to 15 repetitions with that high band pull. We really are looking to get into that high muscle group in the back here, okay? If it's too much of a low row, we're getting into mid-back. Keep the elbows up high. We start to bully those weaker muscle groups at the back that simply don't get enough attention, okay? So we're going into the high trap, into the posterior delt, all the good stuff, all right? So banded face pulls, get onto them. Okay, and so our third exercise I want us to look at, so we've warmed the joint up with our band passovers or our shoulder passovers. We've then gone into some activation work. We've primed the upper back, those key muscle groups that we're looking to target with the banded face pull. Into our third, which is our primary strength exercise, which is our supported row. So getting hold of your support straps, nice, taking hold of the hard handles, keep those hands shoulder width apart. I want you to find that angle that scares you a little bit, okay, that you feel the full body weight. Remember, key points with the row, can't afford for the hips to be off, we can't afford for the shoulders to be switched off. Engage your upper back, engage your glutes and core, and then from here, pulling in, squeezing shoulder blades together as we draw ourselves up, chest leading with the chest every single repetition. And I said, if you want to make it harder, we go a little bit lower. But again, our focus really is on pulling those shoulder blades back and down as we look to really work and hone those upper back muscles. Now, I know what you're thinking, you don't have a suspension trainer or support straps at home. That's not a problem. All you're gonna do for me is you're gonna grab your larger resistance band. Guys, there's no excuse not to have one of these. If you haven't got one of these, go onto our store, pick one up, okay? A couple of exercises you can do with the band instead of, okay? All you gotta do for me, take your resistance band, just loop your hands through it. You're gonna stand on your resistance band, stand tall, hips come back, nice horizontal position with your back, chest looking at the floor, row. And I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, and we really are looking at nice posture throughout, okay? We're not kind of fall for the shoulders to drop, back nice and flat, looking forward, looking down, and then we're just gonna squeeze those shoulder blades together, okay? So the banded bent over row is gonna be your alternate if you don't have a suspension trainer, but guys, the ability to be able to pull your own body weight, okay, much like the pull-up, we are looking to really engage all of our upper back. And if we do that on a regular basis, with this natural lean that we have through just weakness through the back end and overuse of the front end, suddenly becomes to restart to shape our body. And essentially, this internal rotation of the shoulder is what we're looking to lose, okay? So as soon as we start to strengthen these back muscles, we're able to hold this shape much more efficiently, okay? And that's all we care about, okay? Okay, because by doing that, we're taking the pressure off the front here, less likely of things getting pinched, getting caught, okay, and getting pulled, okay? And that's all we care about. So work on those 3 little key exercises, and I promise you, you're gonna be feeling a hell of a lot better.